This video is sponsored by Audible. Get your first audiobook for free plus 2 Audible originals when you try Audible for 30 days. Visit audible.com/Andrew James or text Andrew James to 500-500 to get started with Audible today.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Andrew. Welcome back to a brand new exciting video. Right now, I'm obsessed. I went to IKEA the other day. There's this massive new IKEA near my house, and dude, they have so many just fake succulent plants. They're like completely plastic, like really plastic, but they look so nice and they add so much aesthetic to your office or wherever you film. Plus, I got a plant back there that I stole from my mom. That plant is real and it's definitely dying because there's like no light or water. I need to water it, but I don't feel like it, so it's probably gonna die. Anyways, guys, today we're coming in with part 3 of how to take Instagram pictures of yourself. You guys seem to really like this series. I think it's really relatable for a lot of you guys out there. And today we're answering one of the biggest questions that I got on those videos, which is how to take Instagram pictures of yourself with your phone. So this video is not gonna be super long, but I hope it's helpful to you guys. And without further ado, let's start talking about it. So the first thing that you need to do is you just have to have some gear. Obviously, the number one thing you're gonna need is a phone. Now, I have an iPhone. It doesn't really matter what phone you have, just obviously a phone is required for this. That kind of goes without saying, but the other thing that you definitely need is an intervalometer app. Now, if you guys don't know what an intervalometer is, I kind of explained it in my first episode in this series, but an intervalometer is a tool that was developed for time-lapse photography, and essentially all it does is it just makes your camera take a bunch of pictures sequentially for a certain amount of time. So for time-lapse photography, they take a whole bunch of pictures and then they stitch it together and then it's a video. But what I use it for is to take a bunch of pictures of myself posing, and it's essentially just the same thing as if someone was just clicking the shutter over and over again and just taking a bunch of pictures. Now, the app that I use is called iMotion, but this is the app that I found that works really, really well. It's super simple. Now, you don't have to use this app. You can use whatever app you find, but the main thing you need is you need an intervalometer, so something that takes a bunch of pictures, and then you also need to be able to export those pictures out individually. So what a lot of these apps do is they sort of just take all of the pictures and then automatically stitch them together into a video for you. But we don't want that because we don't need a video, we don't need a time lapse, we need the individual photos. So iMotion does that. That's why I like iMotion, and that's just the main thing you need to make sure your intervalometer lets you do. The last thing you're gonna need is just something to prop your phone up with. I use a tripod and a little like iPhone holder for my tripod. It came with like this selfie stick. I think it was my mom's. I think I stole it from my mom. I keep stealing things from my mom, but that's what I use. But honestly, you don't even need a tripod, just something to hold your iPhone up. That's pretty much it. All you need is a phone, the intervalometer app, and something to prop your phone against. And after you have all those things, it's time to head outside and just start shooting. Go outside, find your location, set up your tripod, open up that intervalometer app, and now we need to start setting up those settings for the intervalometer. Someone needs to count how many times I say intervalometer in this video. It's probably a lot. So in the iMotion app, you just open it up, select new movie, and then you can select either the front or the back camera, and make sure this time lapse is selected. You don't want to select the manual or the remote or anything like that. Select the time lapse, and right below it you can see there's this interval slider. That's just how often it takes a photo. So you can set it all the way to take a photo once every day. Obviously you don't want to do that. You can do minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want. You can go all the way down to 0.1 seconds. What I put it at is just 1 second. And that's pretty much up to you, however many photos you want it to take. And then once you have the interval you want, go ahead and select start. It's gonna load up the camera, and from here, you can just select start again. And now you can see it's just taking photos. You can see how many photos it's taken in the top corner. You can see the battery life, the dimensions, and everything like that. And then once you're finished taking your photos, go ahead and select pause, select stop again, and now we can go down to the export button. Now, the main thing you wanna make sure you do is select photo. You don't wanna export the video, you wanna export the photos. Go to the photo library, and now it's going to be exporting your photos to your photo library. That's how you use the intervalometer app. It's so useful. Essentially what it's doing is it's as if you have a friend just sitting there clicking the shutter over and over again. The other day I took a few different sets of photos. Here's sort of the time lapses that I got with those photos. And you can see I'm moving around a lot. I'm posing in a lot of different ways. And that's the nice thing about the intervalometer is there's no one else that you have to worry about taking up their time. You can take as much time as you want. You can try as many different different poses as you want because you don't have to worry about like your friend getting bored or something like that. Here's a few of the selects that I chose, and then this is the one I ended up going with. Here's the before and here is the after. I know everyone talks about it, but these things are so powerful. Really don't underestimate the power of your phone. Take advantage of it, and I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Now, one thing that I love to do when I'm taking photos for Instagram, walking around, is listen to audiobooks. And as you guys know, the sponsor of this video is Audible. One audiobook that I listened to recently on Audible was Smarter, Better, Faster: The Secrets of Being Productive in Business and Life. It was such a good audiobook. There was just so much information and value and knowledge. Being able to listen to audiobooks wherever you go, whenever you want, on your iPhone, on your computer, on your tablet is just so useful, and it helps you just to view the world in different ways and overall just become a better person. It's so nice and just therapeutic to just like go outside and listen to an audiobook. Another cool thing is that Audible offers Audible Originals, which are audiobooks exclusively on Audible. The originals cover a whole bunch of different topics and they're super useful, and you can't listen to them anywhere else. So get your first audiobook for free plus 2 Audible Originals when you try Audible for 30 days. Head to audible.com/AndrewJames or text Andrew James to 500 to get started with Audible today. Alright, and there you guys have it. That's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Get outside, film a video, make a difference, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!